in the blue corner. All right, see, but
That was Gautam. Hi. Good morning. No, good afternoon. How are you guys feeling? Sleepy? How many of you are sleepy? Still yet? Sleepy? All of you are sleepy? How many of you are really sleepy? If you don't answer me, that means all of you are sleepy, right? Then I'll make you do something. Okay, how many of you are sleepy? Okay, can you stand up, please, all of you? Since you are sleepy, even if you are not, then it's okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about open spaces, but before that, we're going to do something interesting. We're going to do scout claps. How many of you know scout claps? Nobody knows scout claps? Okay. Gautam, can you show the scout claps? Do a clap 3 times. 3 times in a row. This, correct. This is scout clap. But there are 2 groups, okay? So when I do like this, then this group does 3 times. When I do this, then this group does 3 times. Okay, if I do this, then both of you do 3 times, right? It's okay? Okay? And it goes up and do very hard, okay? So here, 1. No. Show them the rhythm and show them the noise, okay? Go! Thank you. And now you can sit down. And if I ask you sleepy again, I make you do it again, okay? So are you sleepy? Good. That's so nice. Thank you. Okay. So open spaces is mostly about unconference, the simplest possible form of meeting without having a stage fear. Open spaces is more about having a 2-way or multiple-way conversation with your colleagues, things which you are passionate about. Since we are at GopherCon, what all things people are passionate about or Go is known for? Why do you think to come and attend GopherCon? What are the topics which are very close to your heart, right? When I talk about myself around these things, usually I look for concurrency, high performance, and other things. But other people think about something different, right? There are few people who actually think about gRPC as being one of the main tenets of GopherCon, Golang, which allows you to have a very high scale system, right? So there are a lot of things which you can talk about. So what I want to do over here, there are 2 things. What we're going to do is we're going to ask for topics. First thing is that. And if you won't seed the topics, then we will seed the topic. But there is something which you are passionate about, right? And there is a time where what we'll do, we'll create a forum for 4 topics to be selected, because usually we have 4 corners in rectangle. And the middle space is taken by cameraman, so we can't have 5. So only 4. So this side, that side, and that side. Where you are sitting right now, not supposed to be there later on, because the topic of your interest might be somewhere else, right? So first thing is 4 topics. You can submit a lot of topics in next 10 minutes. I know you will go awkwardly silent, and which is perfectly fine. Silence is always good. Always good. So think about those 4 topics for next 2 minutes. Once you have thought out topics, then you should stand up and say, this is my topic. Not necessarily I'm going to ask you to come over here and speak for 45 minutes. That's not going to happen. So you can talk about something which you want to learn as well. Or you talk about something which you are passionate about, right? There are 2 options. So next 2 minutes, think about topics, and I'll come back in 2 minutes.
So if you have one of your topics ready which you want to discuss with others, raise your hand. All right, keep your hands raised. We'll come to you once people have known. So I get 2, that's 3, 4, 5. All right, what happened to this side? 6, 7. Fun.
Wait. Okay, guys, we are around 30 seconds back till now. So it's like 90 more seconds to go. So we're going to keep quiet. You guys think about it. We'll come back in exactly 90 seconds. So sit down over here.
I don't like to keep quiet. Why is silence good?
Okay, thank you. It's been like 2 minutes and you've been very nice. So, who is ready with the topics? Okay, what is your topic, sir? General versus?
Channel. Yeah, so my topic is, I mean, in Go, the channels are quite popular nowadays. So my topic is channel versus the classical synchronization constructs like mutex semaphores. So what is the, like, which one to use?
Sure. Next topic, Rajiv.
Hello. So my topic is more around microservices in general and how do we build them specifically in Go. So we might be discussing about how to build resilient microservices, how to build microservices at scale in Go, how do we make them production ready. So those are the aspects around which I wanted to discuss on. Also, how do we split monolith into microservices and what is the kind of discipline you need in an organization when you want to go with microservice architecture. I think something around those lines.
Okay.
Scaling microservices.
Yeah.
Okay. What else? Yeah.
I would probably add that between if you are doing the microservices, what is the effective tool we can use between communication between the microservices?
Okay. Then it goes there. No more topic. Yeah. Behind him.
Slightly non-technical, sort of like building and collaborating and building products or solutions in open source space, which sort of includes how somebody could join the open source community. And also it's not just self, but rather as a community building something together for any problems you see day to day, both technical and non-technical. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd like to talk about applications of gRPCs, where to use, where not to use, the pros and cons of gRPC. And
Pros and cons of gRPC. I'll come back. Who raised hand?
So two topics. One is testing infrastructure around Go. And the other one is observability in Go, like it relates to the APM and the other things.
Two topics, Go modules, Go to draft, and Go to draft.
Yeah, so I would like to talk about service mesh as such when you have lots of microservices and how do you manage dependency in Go? Yes, correct.
GraphQL in Go.
GraphQL and Go.
Unit testing of gRPC and distributed systems in Go.
So I would like to talk about Beats, here. Beats, an open source data shipper platform written in Go.
Okay. Beats. I think it's an open source app.
Open source platform.
Open source platform.
Framework.
Anyone else?
Okay. What is that? Yeah. Last one. Yeah.
If you have to build a web app in Go, whether to use some
Web app.
frameworks, yeah.
Okay.
If we, whether we should use any frameworks like Buffalo or Gen, or we should do the normal way like we have seen in the talk.
So web
Cool.
frameworks.
Okay. We got actually 5. We got 12 topics, and we have only 4 corners and rectangles. So what I'm going to do is kind of visual vote for things, and then we'll select the 4 topics and 4 corners. The first one was service mesh and Go dependencies. How many people are up for that?
There are 2 separate topics, I think.
Yeah. No, there's one topic. Service mesh and Go dependency, one topic.
One topic?
Yeah. That's what you said.
Are
Okay, cool.
One topic, 2 topics?
Next one is gRPC and similar systems.
So
Okay.
your voting is done. You can vote multiple times, okay? So
Yeah,
raise
you
your
can
hand
vote
if
multiple
interested.
times, yeah. Third is web apps in Go.
Raise your hands high so we can see.
Okay. Fourth is channels versus alternate communication. Okay. Then scaling microservices and distributed systems. Wow, okay. Working in Go through open source. How to build product services. Okay. Applications with gRPC. It is kind of similar to the gRPC one, okay? Testing infra in Go. Okay. Observability and traceability. Wow. Okay. And Go modules. Okay. So what we have is we have like 6 top, which 2 of them kind of are similar. One is called applications with gRPC and gRPC and similar systems. These 2 looks exactly kind of similar. So I will give this corner for that. So, and hold on, don't just start jumping around. Second one is mostly around scaling microservices, and which kind of goes together with observability and traceability as well, if you want to scale microservices in some ways. Is that okay, Rajiv, if I club these 2 together? Okay, so the observability, traceability, scaling microservices, sync versus sync can go to that corner because it kind of covers the whole topic, and I'm giving more justice to not to have one topic. Third one, which was kind of pretty interesting, was testing infra in Go, which had a kind of second smallest audience, but I think it covers another diversified topic of testing and all the stuff. So the third one can be here. The fourth one, which was very interesting, is service mesh and Go dependencies, right? I can actually say you can go and talk about that over here, and it's fine. So now we have 4 topics. We know 4 corners, right? What happens in open spaces is there are 3 types of people. One is called group, which stays together and very passionate about the whole thing, right? Second, then there are two different kind of flying things. One is called butterfly. So butterflies are like they'll go from one group to another group, won't do anything, engage with one flower at a time, and you have that very intense engagement, very intense communication. So those conversations will happen a little bit outside of your group with some butterflies, and that's perfectly fine. Let those conversations happen. And third ones are bumblebees. So bumblebees are like go to different groups, they keep flying, but what they do, they kind of pollinate. So they make cross-pollination happen. So you'll find a lot of people who will come to your group and he'll stay for like 5 minutes or 2 minutes and just go to this different group. Not because they're not interested in you, but because they actually equipped with the pollen and they go to next group and kind of cross-pollinate and make sure that the quality of conversations goes up. So there are 3 kind of people. So don't think that anybody is loyal to your group and don't think that anybody is not loyal to your group. Second thing which will happen is like your group will start very small, and that's okay. And the smallest possible group which starts small actually ends up becoming big. Sometimes groups get abandoned in the middle, and sometimes new groups get formed. So what 4 topics we discuss, we'll come back after half an hour, see this is not being discussed at all. And people are discussing something random. How do you build chat applications or something like that? Correct? Which is perfectly fine. So this is all about essence of open space. You get 1 free hour. If you want somebody to come part of your group and they're roaming around and you think that the person needs you be there, please go and collect them. If somebody really wants to leave, let them go. It's okay, they'll come back. But this is 1 hour for you guys. Have as much fun as you can. You know where each groups are. If you want to change chairs, it's okay. You want to make around one person puts over. Whatever you want to do, it's okay. As long as you help us put those things together back where they belong. Correct? By the way, my name is Ajay Gore, and I was one of the organizers. I am one of the organizers of GopherCon. So thank you for being here. So you can now start forming the groups. You
Now
can
form
stand
your
up
groups.
and choose where you want to go. So services, there. Testing infra, here. What is here, guys? Huh? gRPC here.
gRPC here.
And what was their last one?
Service
Correct.
mesh.
And dependencies. Please distribute and have fun.